Israel's attacks on Gaza are being judged in conscience. They should also be judged legally. We've been working on this issue in two ways. We met with our lawyers to investigate the grounds on which it would be possible for Turkey to be involved in the case, and we've also discussed the conditions for other members of the international community to intervene. When we met with other countries that recognize Palestine, some countries were ready to take a stand on this issue. Nicaragua and Colombia have applied. As part of the political decision, we decided to be involved in the lawsuit filed by South Africa against Israel. We will complete our legal work and work on what can be done with all friendly and allied countries. When our legal text is completed, we will make our official application.
Well, for more on this, we can speak to Berdal Aral, who is a professor of international relations at Istanbul Medeniyet University. Good to speak to you. First of all, how complicated is this? Is it quite a bureaucratic process to come on board with these kind of cases?
This is not something unusual, actually. I mean, there have been many cases in the past in which different states showed interest in intervention to take up the case, to support the state that has filed the case. It's not very complicated. I mean, the process, as I said, is not something unusual. And we have in many cases before. This is, for instance, the case for Gambia versus Myanmar, the case which was claimed to involve genocide by Myanmar against the Rohingya Muslims. There have been some, Western states involved in this process. The same applies for the existing case against Israel, because there have been many states who joined together with South Africa against Israel in this case. So Turkey is not the only example. It's not complicated. You just submit your application and it's officially processed.
But it is significant, Turkey joining. I mean, other countries have joined this case, but it is significant that a country the size of Turkey, with 80 million people, and the political class it has, is joining this case.
Yeah, I mean, different states have shown interest. Many of these states, are from the non-Western states. I mean, generally speaking, Asian, African states have been involved in this case. And they have, submitted some documents in order to advance the case for the Palestinians to indicate that there has been a genocide committed against the Palestinian people. So it's a very interesting case because many states. I mean, you don't find many precedents of such a case because of the number of states which have shown interest in this case. Lots of states have shown interest. They have participated in the process and showed new documents, evidences, witness reports, which actually strengthens the case both legally and in terms of legitimacy. I mean, and especially non-state actors have also been concerned with this case, and they have tried to put up their case. Of course, officially, they are not states, but they have also shown interest in trying to ensure that the case, is processed and that Israel has been blamed for committing genocide, and to ensure that Israel stops genocide. That there was interim injunction in January 2024. The court demanded that Israel should cease its genocide. Well, at least it didn't say genocide, but there have been strong signs that genocide has been committed, that these are serious allegations. So Israel was demanded to stop these actions, military actions involving the killing of the civilians, and to provide humanitarian intervention, at least not to restrict humanitarian intervention, and to actually investigate those who have been responsible for these actions. But to the disappointment of the world society, we know that Israel actually did not fulfill the obligation to act according to the interim injunction. It continues actually its genocidal policies. It continues to bomb civilians, targeting hospitals, targeting streets, convoys. So this case by Turkey is an indication actually that Turkey is not happy with the way Israel is acting, and to pressurize international society into acting more determinedly against the Zionist state and to show to the Palestinians that they are not alone. So it increases, I think, the pressure on the court, and it increases the moral and political as well as legal standing of those who claim that there has been genocide in Israel, in Palestine, sorry.
Yeah, and we will continue to follow that case at the ICJ here on TRT World. Berdal, appreciate your time. Berdal Aral there from Istanbul Medeniyet University.